Hello, everybody, and especially a warm welcome to those of you who are still suffering from Lyme. I am here to tell you that I've decided to start coaching. I have, if well, some of you know, and some of you don't, but I have experience with Lyme disease. I got a tick bite in 2010. It took about 2 years before I got the diagnosis, and then I think it took me between 7 and 8 years before I became really Borrelia free. The okay, for me it was Borrelia burgdorferi sin stricto, so that was the type variation that I had. I am now completely Borrelia free, and lately I heard that people are actually still suffering for a very long time from Borrelia. So I decided to start coaching. Before I got the tick bite, I have danced professionally and performed for 17 years. So I have experience in discipline and in physical exercises. I used to teach as well. So that is what I have, what I have to offer. I have noticed that there are a few things really important if you want to heal from Lyme. But the most important thing is that you really need to be convinced that you can heal, that you can beat this, and that you can become Borrelia free and live a healthy life again. That is the first and most important thing. Then you need to have discipline. You need to follow through on the goals you set yourself, on the things that you want to do. You really need to go do that. Then there are many things. Actually, there's you have to surround yourself with a few things. Good food seems obvious, I guess. And I'm doing this video now in English. I am living in the Netherlands and I will be coaching in the Netherlands, but I figured if there is anyone out there not living in the Netherlands or not speaking Dutch, but interested in this, if you want to heal, if you have struggled and you have the feeling that you've done everything that you can, but you're still not at the point where you would love to be, then I might have an extra insight for you. A very good doctor is also important. Now, for the Netherlands, I can coach finding a good doctor, finding a good team. I'm located in the area of Amsterdam, but outside of Amsterdam, there are a few good doctors, and it's important to have a team around you, that you're not alone. Which is also why I wanted to start coaching, because I can guide you in obtaining your health. I will start coaching online with Skype. It will not only be online. I will also start teaching workshops, specifically physically, to get to get exercises for you and get your physical shape back in order. But I will start online. I will have sessions of half an hour or an hour, and you can choose to have, either this and be coached longer. That is possible. If you choose to be coached for a longer period, for half a year or a year, you will get I have written a recipe book. I am currently working on part 2 because because of the experience and all the things that I have been doing extra, I'm working on part 2 of the Lyme recipe book. In English, it's called Goodies for Lymies, and in Dutch, it's Lyme en toch lekker. So you will get that as a benefit when you start coaching with me. You will also get 10% discount in the products that I have, like the recipe book number 2, but I will also start selling my herbal tinctures. I don't know, I started to make them myself because not all of them I could find online or anywhere, so I started to make them myself. These will always be in a limited amount, I guess, but it will be part of the discount if you choose to have a coaching for a longer period. My history is that I got a tick bite in the Netherlands. It wasn't really taken seriously, and well, actually in the beginning, because I was a dancer and performing artist. Yeah, did I say that already? I hope I did. So my first doctor was like, well, it's probably stress. I think the first thing that most doctors say is probably stress. But I started to slowly deteriorate. You know, for everybody it's different. For me, I lost my physical strength, and I used to be really, really ridiculously strong. I used to weigh 50 kilos and I could lift 120, not joking. And that started to deteriorate. I lost the sight in my left eye for a while. So all these kind of things, and then I had a diagnosis, and I started to really, I started a diet, eat quite strictly. I started with the herbal tinctures, and I had a team around me that was really aiding me well. A physiotherapist, I had a doctor who was specialized in Lyme, and that really got me going. I also started to detox at a certain point in this. After a few years, I think after about 4 years, I started to detox really vigorously, maybe even later, like 6 different types of detoxing. And then it was a jump in my healing, because I used to be around 75% of my body was infected with Princess Borrelia. And after about a few months or half a year of this really vigorously detoxing, it was only 25%. And then I felt, now I am really, truly back in control of my own body. And, well, that's a very important thing to feel. So that is why I now decided to start coaching. Because I do think with my experience and overall with my experience and the fact that I am now Borrelia free, and I'm kind of eager to, help other people out, because it's possible to heal from Borrelia. I am proof of that. Well, I'm not the only one, I'm guessing. No, I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's just that around me I'm hearing more stories of people still having problems. That is why I am offering this now. If you hear this and you are interested, of course your story is different than mine, because in Lyme actually every story is different, but I will be able to guide you through your specific problems. I'm sure I will. That's the thing I'm very good at, actually, to be able to focus on you specifically, what it is that is troubling you, well, both physically or mentally. So if you are interested, you can send me a message through Facebook now, or send me an email to info@lisacare.nl. I will put it in the description as well. And then I hope to hear from you. If you are the ones that are suffering from Lyme and want to get Borrelia free and want to be coached by me, then you are very welcome, and I will get back to you and send you information if you have sent me the notice that you are willing to get coached. So that is it for now. I hope you have a very lovely day. and I hope to hear from you. Bye for now.